morning and welcome to In the Mornings with Eddie and Vinny, where we have two rideshare drivers try to work their way out of ride sharing through day trading. And with some news, all right, let's make this money. Make this money. Hey,
Oh,
Hussar, hold on. I gotta say hello, Hussar, security guy. He was actually doing his job. He was kicking me out. So I was like, oh, I'm moving. I gotta pick somebody up.
you were
He's
getting
like,
kicked out?
this is the second time I met him. He's like, hey, I watch a YouTube channel. Um, but yeah, we were talking about it, and we were talking about how it's really slow out there, and I'm moving on into like different types of apps because when Uber and Lyft don't pay, it looks like money or business is going to other apps. So I'm searching for that other app. So oh my God, I was working like five apps like at the same time. So two deliveries. Hold on, no, hold on. It was Gomo, it was Vroom, it was Deliver This, Deliver That, whatever it's called, two catering apps, and Uber and Lyft. It's just like in my phone that I can put four screens on my phone.
Right.
It's still not enough. Still not enough.
Wow.
So yep. But I've been pivoting a lot that I have to review my video to find out how much money I made with these apps because it looks like they suck at keeping record of the amount of money that you made. And
Well,
though I have to wait for the money to be deposited.
I don't know what to tell you about that. I mean, but it sounds like there's a lot going on there to try to keep up with everything. And multi-apping is multi-apping, bro. It's a tough deal. It truly is a tough deal. Um, I don't know. I can't even say anything right now. I'm down. I'm dead in the water. I'm dead in the water. It's a racket they got going. I can honestly say this might be the last General Motors vehicle I ever purchased. What I have now, because dude, just dead in the water. Truck went down, battery went down. I go to get the new battery. Obviously, the dealer is closed. This is Saturday Saturday evening, about 6 o'clock, and I knew, I had some hesitation, so I go ahead and go to the place, go to the nearest place to get a battery. They offer free battery installation. I'm like, okay, no problem. Pay for the battery. It's $274 with tax. I'm like, all right, no problem. Guy comes out there. On top of our batteries, Eddie, we got a fuse plate that literally sits on top of the battery. Well, the guy, he couldn't break. Either he didn't know how to do it, loosen it up. You got to loosen up the fuses there that are on top. There are 4 fuses on. Technically, there are 8 fuses on top. 4 of them, you have to loosen up the bolts, take the nuts off, take those posts off. Well, he fucked up. He screwed up one of them, dude. All right, market just opened. He screwed up one of them. And so then, right, we can't get the battery out. Can't get the plate off. Car still drove. I was able to drive it home. But now my entire instrument cluster is all jacked up. Lights come on. Everything else is blank. It's not reading nothing, fuel, nothing. So I said, well, give me a new fuse. They don't have it. It's a dealer-only part. I called the dealership this morning. You ready, Eddie? We're talking about a fuse now. It's this big. $31.
Oh, what the hell? What kind of freaking fuse is that?
It's only a little 250 amp fuse. $31. Wait, but that's not the good part. I even recorded the phone conversation. I'm probably gonna put them on blast. $31 for the fuse, and they don't have it in stock.
Oh wow, sounds.
It's a freaking fuse that you got to use for all XT4s, XT5s, XT6s. All their SUVs use the exact same fuse, and they don't have one in a fuse. Bro, remember a couple 3 weeks ago we talked about Tesla, how Tesla was the most American-made car. Remember I put that graphic up?
Uh-huh.
Tesla being the most American-made car in the country.
Use
Not first place, but second place and third place. The 3 most American-made cars in the United States today is Tesla, Tesla, Tesla. Then it's Honda, and I think Toyota or Nissan. GM and Ford don't even pop up, bro.
I'm gonna look this up for you. Keep talking, but this is something that I found out.
I am so ready. Like, this is how frustrated I am just with life in general. I am so ready to take this freaking truck, pull up to the dealership, and just ruin my credit and say, hey, take this piece of shit. If you're telling me you can't keep a $31 fuse, General Motors, Cadillac can't keep a $31 fuse in stock that you need for every single car that's made with those engines and those battery types. You suck at what you do. Nah, Bucky. It's $31, dealer only. Dealer only, bro. Dealer only. Not happy, dog. Not happy.
Hey, look. Now, I know this seems to be zero, but I just pulled up an article from anywhere right now, and look at this. So, electronic fuse. This is what Tesla uses. It's been reported that some e-fuse items will automatically reset if the overload is gone, such as a 12-volt accessory power outlet. Waiting in 90 minutes or more should restore power. In other words, your fuse will never blow. Like it will pop, right? But then it will close again. It will close again after some time. Had my first experience when I plugged in a vacuum into my car, and then the next thing you know, it was melting. It started melting. It started smoking, right? And then ends up being is that my Tesla was giving too much power going through the fuse, going to the vacuum. That's why I went. That's why I found the pivot, because I needed something portable and electric. With the battery, and the fuse basically it popped and it stopped working. I was like, damn it, what the hell is going on? To find out, he's like, just shut the car off, wait a little bit, turn it back on, and it will close again, and then you will have access to the fuse.
Yeah, that's called a circuit breaker. It's a little bit different than a fuse.
Yeah,
circuit breakers are a little bit different. It's like your GFEs that are in your wall outlets, where if you overload it, it'll pop, protect the wiring and circuits. And then, but Eddie, it's a freaking fuse. Yeah, you used to be able to buy 12 packs of these damn blade fuses for like $5.99 at the auto parts store. And then Eddie, here's the kicker: they make it a dealer only a dealer only item. They got this shit. They got this shit so rigged up where they force you to have to go back to them.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah.
I'm ready to go buy me a 1982 Oldsmobile Cutlass.
Holy God, you're gonna go that far?
Bro, you know why? Because I can work on I had an 80 Olds, I had an 82 Olds, I had an 81 Buick Regal, I had a 77 box Chevy Impala, or not Impala, Caprice. Bro, we were the original dunk masters before people were out here doing the dunks on freaking on freaking Instagram and TikTok and all that.
Back in the day, man, my parents used to drive a station wagon with rims. A station wagon.
Right. That's right.
Rims. Would you believe that?
I ain't gonna crank on the Puerto Ricans, bro. But listen, here's the bottom line, right? Here's the bottom line, Hoss. I gotta wait. He says he thinks he has one locally. He says they should be able to get it by 1 o'clock. He'll give me a call back. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm ready to go and drop this shit off in front of their fucking door and just tell them, because the sheer ignorance of not having a fuse in stock. We're not talking about starters, blower motors. We're not talking about oxygen sensors or the 19,000 modules that come in these. We're talking about a fuse, my brother. And so I've been dead in the water since Saturday. And don't forget, we had the challenge going this weekend with Gig Wars Official, right? And What could I do? I can't drive. So, I reached out to him. I said, well, hey, what do y'all want to do?
Somebody took your spot, right? Somebody took your spot while you
Well,
were
that's
out.
what I'm saying. So I was able to, I asked them, I says, so what do you want to do? Can I get a replacement here? Because it's unforeseen. We didn't talk about it before the gig war. Obviously, it's the first of their kind. We've never done this before the challenge. So I guess they said, yeah, you can get a replacement. So I got the driven dad, Tony from Colorado. I reached out to several people. He was willing to step in, and he did pretty good. I mean, he was making some money, bro. He was making some money. So I don't know the final results yet because your totals weren't in yet. I don't think Jeff's totals were in yet, and I don't think Buddha had his totals in yet. But it's whatever. It was a good challenge. It was good up until, I guess, Sunday. Sunday they had a pretty good lead on us on the garage. They did. They had a pretty good lead on us. So God bless them. I think they might have won the challenge. That's good. Richard, I already did that, bro. Anyway, so yeah, I'm dead in the water, bro. I'm dead in the water. I got the battery in the back of the truck. I got my tools ready to go. The only thing that's holding me back is this $31 fuse that they don't have in stock. GM, General Motors, you suck. You absolutely suck, monkey balls. You fucking suck, monkey balls. I will never buy another General Motors. Bro, and y'all know how I love my Cadillacs, man. But I can't do it. I will not put my faith in these companies again. Especially, Eddie, here's the especially part, bro. Especially since they get our tax dollars to prop their sorry asses up. General Motors, Ford, we're always giving them money from the federal government to prop their asses up. And they can't keep a fuse in stock? Are we serious, bro? Anyway.
Yeah, well, I'm watching the Spy right now. How it did that pullback on the 3 minute, and I'm about to take it. I'm
not touching anything. I don't have. I'm here with you, brother. And I'm here with all the people out there in YouTube land. Don't buy a Cadillac. I'm telling you now. Don't buy a Cadillac. Don't buy a GM product. Don't buy a Ford product. Just listen. You want another reason why to get the hell out of these cars? There you go. And let's not. Hey, bro. And I know you got something you want to talk about near and dear to your heart. We'll get to that in a second if you don't mind. I put out 2 videos. I think one Friday or Saturday, and then one overnight last night. One looking at how Lyft is absolutely bullshitting us with their bonuses. And then I put out one overnight about the gray cloud, the Uber's gray clouds, and how it's all full of malarkey too, and how the games are on, my brother. The games are on. And just so you know, if you go watch those videos, the Lyft video is running at 500% speed. Okay. The Uber video I ran at 1,000% speed. So it's sped up 10 times just to make it go. And so you guys get a gist of, you got to be smarter.
I recorded this video my week at 4K. So let's see how it goes.
So yeah, big props. Let's see. So good morning, Bucky. Good morning, Commuter. Good morning, Thomas. Good morning, Richie. Good morning, Scott. Yeah, man. Yeah, just I'm frustrated. My brother, I'm frustrated. So anyway, let's get this out of the way, and then let me get my news. Let me get my news. Hold on. I got breaking news first.
Oh.
Breaking news.
It is so hot, it's literally going up in smoke out here. This is Gig With It reporting live. Back to you, Eddie and Vinny. Nobody cares, work harder.
Kyle just basically told me shut the fuck up and go back to work. Appreciate you, Weatherman Kyle. Appreciate you, Weatherman Kyle. Appreciate you. All right. Eddie, let's get into your
Yeah,
news.
no.
I thank you for letting me get off my chest.
Yesterday I decided to take off, and I just like I picked up my daughter. I was like, hey, you want to come with me and do something really quick? And she was like, yeah, sure. What are we gonna do? Uh, went to go see The Sounds of Freedom. Um, I found out through PBD that he took his kids to go see PBD, and I was like, wait, hold on, but I was like, okay, it's not graphic. Like, there was nothing graphic in the movie, and I agree. There was nothing that was not kid friendly. Anyway, it was a pretty good movie. I mean, we kind of know that this stuff was going on, but at the end of the movie, he starts explaining how these people are actually in politics, in our politics, and they're involved in it. Not only that, we are the number one consumer of this stuff. So people do this stuff, and then basically they give it to us because a whole bunch of these people are actually here. Anyway, just be aware, official trailer, they had a 2 million ticket goal to give out to people, which I actually donated to, but I didn't know about this. They're up to 7 million tickets that they have actually given away, a 353% a goal. They're not advertising. I went to my Alamo Draft House to go watch the movie, and it's not there. It's not there at all.
So it's only in select theaters, I thought.
Yep. Regal movie theater is where I saw mine. Look, AMC. Look, AMC has it unless they cut your AC off. All right. Yep. Cinemas, movies. Okay, so it looks like out there. Look. Oh no, I don't see no Alamo. But these are all the theaters. But I actually donated 2 tickets, and I actually bought 2 more for me and my daughter. But it's very, very, very kid friendly. And I saw the movie, and yeah, I'm telling you, your blood is gonna boil. Your blood is gonna boil because a lot of these people are actually they're here. They're here. They're in. Okay, let me go to my let me go to my next news. This is a.
Well, hold on. Let's go back to this for a second. It's amazing with this movie. I haven't seen it yet.
You have to.
I asked the missus if she wants to go see it with me. She said no. She doesn't want to because, moms are really going to be, if fathers are pissed off, can you imagine how mothers are? I don't know if I'm going to go see it. I too also donated 2 tickets to that. I don't know if I'm going to go see it because I'm already an angry son bumpkin now anyway, just with the way everything is. I mean, when you think about the cocaine in the White House, which is freaking obvious, Dan Bongino did a really good take on it. If y'all don't know who Dan Bongino is, he's got his own over on Rumble.
Bongino.
Right. Whatever. He's retired Secret Service. He really laid it out yesterday. The best. They know who the fact that they can't find is. But my point is politics has got me so angry now. Like, I notice it in my everyday life. I'm very short-tempered, very short-fused. It's probably not a good way to be moving around outside of my home when you're already twisted. I can honestly say the stuff has gotten to me. So to go see this movie, and then you listen to MSNBC, CNN, all these Hollywood protection, political protection, outlets, these propaganda outlets, bro, they're all saying it's conspiracy theory. Yet we got millions of kids out here that are screaming, I've been raped. I'm being raped. I'm being kidnapped. I'm being trafficked. We have some Epstein's Island. All them kids, that's human trafficking. That's part of what the movie you and see. So for me, bro, I don't know if I could go see it because it might put me, over that edge.
Well, it's very PG. is very PG, and I have always tried to explain to my daughter. I was like, hey, it's like, okay, this is like it's hard to explain it to her, but it's another thing to see it. So it was the only way. It was the only way. I was like, this is why fathers are very protective of their kids, especially their
100%.
because this is what happens. That these things happen all the time, and it's very common where we live. And not only that, she gets those messages on the phone, be like, "Oh, child abduction, child abduction, child
Yeah, bro.
abduction." She gets those, and she's like, "Daddy, if I see a white van outside," and I was like, "Look, just don't trust anybody. You don't care who they are unless they're a cop and you see a badge and they're in uniform. Besides that, no, no. Hey,
That's
come
what I'm
over
saying.
here. I got some money for it. What? No, just say no. Absolutely not."
Coming up as a kid, everybody would always joke, "Come here, little girl, you want some candy?" When I was coming up, that was always a little joke in the neighborhood. And and now when something like this comes along, just based on the premise of it, right? And the fact that so many people are out there knocking this movie. They're just absolutely knocking the movie. And yet it makes no sense.
Yeah,
Like human
and
trafficking is ridiculously accepted among certain people. Look at California. Do you see what California did with this? Not with the movie, but with the whole human trafficking thing. The White House did the same thing. They refused to make the punishments harsher for human and child trafficking. They refused to make the punishment even more harsh.
because they could put some in the list that they get investigated, and people are gonna find. This is. It's just. I mean, okay. At what point are they gonna think that they're gonna get away with it?
They're getting away with it, bro.
Okay.
They're getting
Until
away
what point? No, I'm talking about the good ones. The good ones that sit there and do nothing. They try to do the legal system. I was like, remember last time when when we evacuated Afghan, right? And then they started talking about it. Or what are they going to do to evacuate these people? We had veterans that said, "Screw this," and they took their own money. They charged their own credit cards, and they flew down there and they got their own out.
I'm gonna. Well,
I think
I want to read something real quick. Okay.
I think
I
that's
want
what
to
needs
read
to be
something
done
real
here.
quick because you just touched on something. Well, you just touched on something. So, let not anyone pacify his conscience by the delusion that he can do no harm if he takes no part or forms no opinion. Bad men need nothing more to compass their ends than that good men should look on and do nothing. He is not a good man who, without a protest, allows wrong to be committed in his name and with the means which he helps to supply, because he will not trouble himself to use his mind on the subject. In other words, if you're a good person and you know it's wrong, you just know it's wrong, but you stand by idly and do nothing, you are just as much part of the problem than the problem itself.
And then
Evil
when it
triumphs
happens to
when
them,
good men do nothing.
yep. And then when it happens to them, then they wonder why people don't do anything. I was like, because you started it. You didn't do anything, so why should anybody do anything for you? And it causes a chain
So
reaction.
I hear you. By the way, a lot of people think Thomas Paine created that quote. That's not a Thomas Paine quote. A lot of people think it is. It's not Thomas Paine. But the point is that when good men do nothing, evil triumphs. Right? And so when we think about that kind of stuff, it's like it's almost your moral duty to stand up and be heard and to do something. And this is what's this gentleman's name that he's playing? Tom Bradley. What's his name?
I think
I don't want to misspeak his name.
I'm not exactly sure the name that they used on the movie.
Oh no, this is a true story.
Yeah, so. Correct.
Okay, but anyway, that's Richie Hustles. Good morning, Richie.
They're called Harry Potter boomsticks. That's what they're called, Harry Potter boomsticks.
Well, I mean, yeah, but remember now in the movie he never carried, right? It wasn't that the basic premise.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's not so much in the violence of human nature to correct the wrong as it is in just correcting the wrong. You know, Malcolm X was famously quoted for saying, by any means necessary. I'm not concerned with what was before his quote on that or after that. But there comes a time when a man or a nation or a community has to stand up and by any means necessary right the wrongs that are being trespassed against them. And I think as a nation, well, I can't say that.
Yeah,
Anyway,
no, it's because it's
anyway, brother.
And then a lot of these people look, okay, so this is what I'm talking about. And then a lot of these people are actually in there, and they always find a way, kind of like this Matt Tolbridge.
Oh my God, this dude.
This good.
Go ahead.
Matt Tolbridge caught trying to meet up with a 14-year-old boy in a shocking turn of events, an alleged encounter between a Democratic. Let me repeat that again. Democratic politician Matt Trowbridge and a purported 14-year-old has surfaced. Oh man, This is some.
Yep, this dude here is running for a Democratic representative or Democrat represent seat in the state of California, which again, like I just said, California just shot down a bill that they could have signed into law to make penalties harsher for pedophilia and human trafficking. And they said, no, California, what the flick is going on in California? You going to show the video where the guy catches him?
Yeah, it's right here.
Play the clip.
Well, you guys can't hear anything, but yep. Now, I think the guy that's actually catching him is actually a YouTuber, I guess. And he was trying to tell him.
But, yep.
He was trying to tell him, I was like, hey, this is what I do. Did you not know who I am? Got busted.
And once it got caught up, that was it. It was done. Everybody bailed.
Oh, this is like really bad. And then him running away, it's just like makes it even obvious.
Yeah, of course.
You know.
Of course.
But the guy is shot, he doesn't know what to do.
But in that situation, dude, my mindset right now would not allow me to be just a cameraman following him. Because that could have easily have been one of my kids. One of your kids. I always say I've always said this, dude. When that asshole went into Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, I'm not going to say his name, but when that guy went into that high school and shot all them people up just because there was no motive behind it. It was a just because. Okay? If I were a police officer that day, he would not have made it to the jailhouse in one piece. He would not be alive he wouldn't have been alive to stand trial.
And it's because they let him go easy. They let him go easy with no penalty. Look at it. He'll record it and they'll let him go free. They'll let him go free. Watch. They'll let him go free. And then the next time, he might actually meet somebody up, some kid up, but so he doesn't get caught. Okay. He might just take the life of the kid.
Yep. 100%.
Like it happened one time. I forgot which who it was, but they let him go.
We're losing people left and right here. Yeah, we're losing people left and right here on the show.
Yep. Do you know why?
I'm sorry it's uncomfortable. No, it's uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable. It's just like they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. But then when it starts happening to their kids, then they'll be like, hey, just wanted to know, is there something you could do? But I don't.
Well, anyway.
All right. So that's happening. But this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. Now we have a illegal alien soccer coach accused of raping boys, had an arrested record dating back nearly 20 years.
Insanity, dude. Insanity.
Nearly 20 years. Okay. Of a record. Okay. And then there we go. And then this crap happens, and then somebody in your family gets involved, and or you, and then you're gonna be like, hey, why don't you do something about it? I was like, well, you wait. You never did anything about it back then. So because you did that, then nobody's doing anything about it now. And look at this. An illegal alien now accused of a drugging and then raping multiple unconscious boys had an arrest record that dates back nearly 20 years in Tennessee. Tennessee needs to start doing something.
Video. He shot video of this shit. I don't know, bro. Listen, I know it's Monday morning. We're trying to get off on a better foot, but you know, these are the things that we go through.
Yeah, no, you just gotta keep.
Especially when you're down at home and your truck is down, you can't do a goddamn thing about it because they want $31 for a goddamn fuse.
I got kids.
Them.
I got kids.
They don't even have it.
I got kids. You got kids. Everybody, some people in here got kids too. And I was like, dude, hey, keep an eye on this. Keep an eye on this. Okay.
Richie Hustle says the reason why Dubai is so safe is because those folks, we're not going to say the word, those folks know how harsh penalties are. Well, when you have no order, laws mean nothing.
Yeah. And
when you have no order, laws mean nothing.
So
you know,
this is
people just think they can do whatever they want and they get away with it.
I think about this crap all the time, every day. Like, what if? Like, what if? So I'm always looking around. I keep in contact with my daughter. You know, what are you doing? Where are you going? Who are you gonna be with? You know, I have everything set up so in case if she's in danger, you know, she's supposed to know what to do. You know, but there's been some incidents that she talks to me about, and I was like, hey, it's like, why didn't you tell me? I was like, oh, because I got away. I was like, no. I was like, you call me. Just call me.
At the end of the day. All right, let's get on to some. Get on to some better.
Let's go. Some better news. Better news. Okay, fire explosion at the Dow Chemical.
Okay, this is better news.
It's better news, bro. It's better. Okay, fire explosion at Dow Chemical in Plaquemine prompts shelter in place. Like shelter in place to like you guys stay inside. Of course, chemicals. All accounted for. Yeah, sure.
Why is it everything and everywhere is blowing up, man? Farmlands, chemical plants.
But it has to have chemicals in it. Like out of all the things, like why does it have to be chemical plants?
The chicken farm was set on fire, and you never hear nothing else about these. You never hear the fire marshal's report at the end of these stories. Because they're I don't know. This could be fake news. I'm just saying. But I'm going to say probably 80% of this crap is arson. But nobody wants to hear the goddamn truth, man? Yeah, I'm still really vexed.
Well, anybody in here a chemist?
Department of Transportation and FEMA about the whole Palestine, Ohio thing.
Oh, that one was bad. It looks like it was even done on purpose.
You just got to think about this stuff, dude.
It looks like it was done on purpose. But listen, the massive Dow Chemical Complex, all right, caught fire Friday night and experienced multiple explosions, forcing about 350 households nearby to shelter inside. And for, I don't know what, LA1 to be sure. I'm guessing that's one of the factories. LA1 to be shut down, stated, and local officials said. West Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's Office spokesman London Groger said crews were still battling a fire in the premises as of 11 p.m. Friday, though no chemical lead had been detected from the Mississippi River facility. Ooh, wait, hold on. No, I'm in Colorado. All right, the incident occurred in Dow's glycol 2 unit, which makes and handles the potent flammable and explosive chemicals. Ethylene oxide. What the hell is ethylene oxide used for? What is ethylene besides being an explosive chemical? Parish official said it is a human carcinogen with years of exposure, federal authorities said. But Clinton Moore, Iberville Homeland Security Director of Homeland Security, yeah, can't trust them, said Dow officials have been conducting air monitoring throughout the incident and have not yet detected releases that would pose an off-site impact. In other words, okay, so they're going to start saying, it's like, oh, no, you're going to be okay. You'll stay locked up in your house. You know,
It's
And
crazy.
then sometime later, that people are gonna start dying or getting really sick. I was like, oh, those are, people. Now we know that a small exposure to it. I was like, dude, I was like,
What are you gonna do, bro? What are you gonna do, man? And yet, let's bring this shit full circle, bro. We're here fighting to get our fair share of Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Uber Eats. We're fighting for freaking pennies. Pennies. Think about that shit, homie. They were so happy in New York City when they got a 9% raise. After not getting a raise, now I'm talking the TNC, TLC, whatever the hell, the taxi limo commission, TLC, whatever the hell out there. They hadn't gotten a raise. Drivers I'm talking about hadn't gotten a raise in freaking, I don't know, something like 8, 9 years, 10 years, right? And they get a 9% hike when inflation is already at 35%. And we're sitting here, you and I, and everybody in the chat, everybody that does rideshare, sitting here fighting for freaking pennies. Pennies. Think about that shit, dude. The world is on fire and we're sitting here fighting for pennies. Because nobody will do nothing. Nobody speaks for us, the peasants.
That's why we pivot.
Sergio is over there doing the absolute best he can to try to expose stuff. And still, nobody stands up for us. Nobody exposes these companies more than Sergio. We got to be honest. He is the unelected leader of the rideshare community. Their lives every Tuesday night should be getting 10, 15, 20,000 views. Not because of the overall show, but because of what Sergio brings to the table. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And this is what I was talking about. Hussar, the security guy over there. I was like, yeah, like, listen, they keep taking more and more and more, and they make everything very difficult. It's getting to the point where I actually accept a certain price, and then when I get paid, it's lower.
Because there is nobody to stand up for us. And listen, we got to be honest, right? I really want to get into this shit. I really do want to get into a think tank discussion, a nice roundtable discussion about the vicious cycle that we're in. Because the unsecured border, y'all don't like talking politics, but look, this is the reality of it. The unsecured border is bringing in more and more people. Again, we've talked about this, where they're not used to making any money. Now, all of a sudden, they can go drive on these apps and make more money than they ever have, which forces people like us, veteran drivers, that used to be able to support themselves with this shit. Now you can't even support yourself with this shit.
Because they can,
right?
It's because
nobody's apologized.
They have like 5 families living in a 1-bedroom apartment.
They're doing what, bro. No. I don't knock that shit. You know why? Because they're doing what they got to do to survive.
Correct.
I ain't got a problem. But my problem is this with the apps. Okay. My problem is this, and I wish somebody would expose this. I can't because I don't have the journalistic. I'm not a journalist by nature, right? I can only talk about what I believe in. But here's the thing, bro. Somebody needs to expose how the immigrants that are now crossing the border are being exploited by these apps. Because these background checks are bullshit. Did you see somebody else? I read on Twitter, somebody else is going through what Steven went through with the checker background check.
Oh, they're making it freaking difficult.
And waiting. And so the Lyft CEO commented on his tweet and was like, you're right. This is unacceptable. We're on it. This is nothing new, dude.
Sure. They're on it.
It might be new to him, but it ain't new to the drivers. When do drivers matter? I heavily disagreed with let me make sure I get Jay Crowder from Rideshare Guy. He did a segment on, and I believe he's out in California, where the segment was does he feel like he wants to carry a firearm with him to go to work? And where I can respect the opinion of people that do not want to be involved with any type of firearms. Listen, I get that. It's not for everybody, right? But the fact that he brought up this one point really irked me. Well, it was only whatever the number was, 3,000, 4,000, 50, 20, 100, whatever the number is, only these many people were killed as compared to the billions of rides they give.
Yeah.
So he minimized in his demeanor. I was going to say something else, but it would have been really harsh. In his eyes, oh well, while bothersome, it's not that bad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Because the odds are
Until it happens to him, right? Maybe he's driving out there,
well,
and
that's
boom,
what I said.
and I was like,
the
oh,
comment,
well,
I said, yeah. Well, when it happens to you, you know. But check this out. He won't carry a firearm, but he's got a dagger that he carries. He's got pepper spray. Okay, but that doesn't diminish all these goddamn drivers getting shot and killed out here, bro. It doesn't matter. This is what I mean.
Or chopped up and put in garbage bags.
He is the epitome. He is the epitome of good men doing nothing.
Correct. It's okay if it happens to us.
That video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's just he's okay with it, because as long as it doesn't happen to him, it's okay. It's
right.
okay.
Yeah.
Everything's
all right. Richie
okay.
Hustles. Richie Hustles says, "You guys go out driving yesterday?" No, Richie. I guess you didn't hear. My truck is down, dude.
No, I was out, Richie.
My battery went dead, and when they went to replace the battery, the guy screwed up the fuse panel on top of the battery. So I had to order a dealer-only fuse that's going to cost me $31, and the dealer didn't even have it in stock. So, yeah, not good. I did not get to drive. He says he went to Miami. He said it was a good move. He had a basically a $400 day yesterday. Sweet, brother.
Nice.
No, sweet. Good for you. You were in the matrix, my friend.
Yesterday, don't get me wrong. Yesterday, I made a little bit over 3 yesterday, but I had to multi-app in between 2 apps. Like 4 or 5 apps, dude. I can't keep up. But I had to. I had to stop.
Did you get the numbers uploaded? Did you upload your number?
I think I did. They should have registered.
Well, let me go check the Gig Wars official app. If you guys haven't downloaded the Gig Wars official app, you know what? It was fun. Oh my God, these goddamn ads. That's the only thing unbearable. It's just not worth $10 for me to. So let's see what the final tally was. Oh, I can't see what the final tally was because it's not up. So I hope you got your numbers in.
Yeah.
Previous wars.
I put them in. The thing was that I put them in this morning. Last night, I was just like, I passed out. Like bad.
All right, so it looks like your numbers got in. So, goddamn, boy, Tony really came through, man.
What was?
It looks like now I am going to have a talk with Red about something, but. I guess right now we could say it. They earned as a collective group $4,976, and we earned as a collective group $4,320. So hats off, Gig Wars official. You guys won the team challenge. Happy for you, Eddie. You uploaded 330 yesterday. Buddha was 215. Jeff came through. Jeff had a decent weekend. He uploaded 209 for last night.
Yeah, but you believe that 927 in total in 3 days.
Say what?
927 total I was able to bring in 3 days.
Yeah. So whoever Ron B is, I think I was told that Sin City Diaries or something like that, deliveries, some shit. This dude says he earned $1,700 in 3 days.
Maybe if you got like a bonus or a quest?
Doing food deliveries.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe okay. The sign-on bonuses.
No, if this is who I was told it is, I mean $1,765 in 3 days on food deliveries. That's hustling, bro.
I don't know.
That's hustling. That's hustling, bro. Buddha pulled up with 1,200. Eddie, you did 927, so 928. Red came through with 880. Jeff Uber Jeep AZ came through with 807. Cray came through with 796. Giggins Zeta came through with 769. Cody came through with 764. The Driven Dad came through with 678. And bro, that was just Saturday after 5 p.m. our time and yesterday. Hats off to him. I came through with $430. They did put quitter over my name, which I did not quit. I was forced into it. So I did not quit. I hope that's not whatever. And then Kiki came through with 271. So it was a great effort by everybody. Looks like they're going to win the war. We'll be back. There'll be another day. My truck won't always be down. And shout out to everybody that jumped in the war. That was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's see. Let's see. 600 a day on food delivery. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, I've done that. I have done that, but in a day. I have done that in a day, but it's because of the quest. It's because I trust me. I've done like 600 or 400. I think I've done 400 in like 3 hours. But it's because the quest. It is because of a quest. Right. The quest hits on that day, so I get to finish my quest. But I dedicate that particular day on deliveries because deliveries is fast. Deliveries is really fast. So I will make a minimum with deliveries of about 150 plus the 300 and something dollars that it adds up. And then people are wondering, like, hey, how'd you do that? Because I do this, and the quest hits on that day, and it was always Wednesdays and Sundays that those numbers. Like, haven't you noticed that it was always Wednesdays and Thursdays where I hit it big and worked really little? It's because of that.
Right. Well, Mark B from Arizona says that's why people never wanted to be cab drivers. Rideshare companies are blowing it. They can make it a lot safer with background checks for the riders. If shit goes haywire, you have the background info. And that's the thing, dude. Like, you go to the grocery stores, right? Or you go to the drug stores or whatever. Can you even call them drug stores anymore? You go to the CVS, Walgreens, Publix, Winn-Dixie, whatever, Walmarts, and you're checking out, and right there they got all those gift cards. And you see Lyft gift cards and Uber gift cards. So they buy the money, but there's no way to trap those people in there. And then with the fake names and the phony names and this, that, and the other, I mean, you truly just don't know who you're picking up. So you're right. There's a lot they could do there. All right. Thomas says that's hustling at its finest to make $900 in 3 days, Eddie. Yeah, we're going to shout him out there, bro.
Yeah.
Him, Jeff, Tony, they came through, bro.
It's multi-apping. And not all Uber and Lyft, though. And I'm trying to get the numbers together before I can't even finish. I'm trying to finish editing my video for today. And it's a pain because I've been using multiple apps. Now I got to get all these numbers together and put them in there. So I should have wrote them down as time went by.
Scott Robinson out of Cali saying there's no way. Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't think he's going to lie about it. I mean, why would anybody lie about that? I mean, there's no money on the line. This was just bragging rights. I could see if there was money on the line, but there's no money on the line. So there's no need to fabricate that. Bucky wants to know, there was a few things where I was like, how? Oh, man. Richie Hustle's like, Eddie, how does Uber and Lyft work on the Samsung Fold? Do the apps still work perfectly? And could that method replace having two physical phones? That's a good question.
Yeah, actually, it does work pretty good. So it cuts out on having a second phone because the screen is big enough that you can split it into two and you get the full view of the of both apps. But that's just two apps. I do three apps because I have both my Uber, my Lyft, and I usually have Spotify because I play my music. I have when people are not in the car, I play motivational, but when they get in the car, I switch it to R&B. But it's handy. I'm telling you, if you use two phones, then because you can keep the apps separate, I only use one and I split the screen in half. You could do that with any Google phone. If you got Apple, then it sucks. You trader, go on Apple. Apple sucks.
Apple is terrible, man. I hate my Apple phone. I keep saying I'm gonna throw that shit out the window. Let's see what else is going on. Well, commuter, and I agree with you, bro. Having a breakdown ain't quitting. Nah, bro, I didn't quit. Matter of fact, I dropped $300 so I could stay in the game. On the spot. Whip that out. Boom, $300 on the spot, but whatever. They say it was a joke. I didn't take it as a joke. I was pretty upset yesterday. But I was upset yesterday anyway because I just bro, I had a chance to really lately, my friend Edward, ever since that red flag bullshit with Hertz, where they're jacking people up. You talk to Melvin, they're still, bro. Melvin texted me, they charged him like another, after he turned in the car, they got him for another $230 and they claim it was for charging.
Oh, dude, they see, I'm telling you, it's all these little fees. They're trying.
Hertz is on some shit right now, bro. But I've been having these red flags since that day. I'm so glad. I'm $2, bro. I was $2 away from being in the same situation that Melvin was in, that King James out in Arizona with the rental, same problem. They're banging them out for $600, $700, $800 a week. Yet Uber hasn't put anything in the app to notify drivers, hey, man, there's a problem with Hertz. Because they don't, again, nobody stands up for us, bro.
Yeah, no.
There's a major problem with Hertz right now and Uber in these rentals.
They are squeezing people out of their money. Anything they can get, it looks like. Anything they can get their hands on and try to justify it. But I know that people are just going to stop renting the cars. They're going to start renting the cars,
Well, this is why there's so many of them sitting on their lots now. Because people can't afford that shit. It's so slow out there, right? Dude, listen to me. Even if they favored, which they're not supposed to do, but even if they favored the rental cars over people who are not renting cars, right? And they gave them more requests. If they're still shit requests, low-balled requests, do they really think drivers, you might get them for a week or two, but after that, that car is going to be right there back on that lot sitting there. It's going to be what they call a white elephant, bro. You ever heard of what the expression of white elephant?
No, what's a white elephant?
A white elephant is a useless building. The white elephant is a product, a situation, or a location that is useless. In other words, if I build an arena and nobody uses it, that's a white elephant. Some people might understand the term a bridge to nowhere. We dump all this money into something and it doesn't do anything. It doesn't produce anything. It doesn't take anybody anywhere. It's a white elephant. That's the expression,
Okay.
old school.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, and that's what they're doing. Because if people can't afford to rent the cars and Hertz is jacking rates left and right, I truly believe in my heart the reason why Lyft and Uber are squeezing this shit. DoorDash too. Listen, y'all, I've never done a DoorDash delivery a day in my life. When I went to sign up for DoorDash a few years ago, they said, no, we got too many dashers. We got too many dashers. You're on a waiting list. And then like a year later, they sent me an email. Hey, sign up for DoorDash done. At that point, I was like, fuck you. I don't need your ass.
You're like, no.
I'll figure out other ways to make money.
You're like, no.
Right?
No.
Yeah. Now you need me, right? A year later, now you need me. But I saw a couple of videos where now the base pay on a DoorDash delivery is like $1, $1.50.
Really?
Base pay. So now, so you understand how waitresses and waiters and servers get paid in a restaurant, right? It's called the shift pay. Strippers in a nightclub. A lot of people don't know this either. Strippers in a nightclub, same thing, right? They get paid a very small hourly. Hell, some strip clubs and strippers got to pay them. But anyway, they get paid a very small hourly, like $2, $3. And then they get to keep their tips if their tips aren't going into a tip pool. So basically, waiters and waitresses work for tips. That's why, listen, dude, unless your waiter or waitress is a complete douchebag to you, tip them out. Even if it's only 10%, tip them out. Because that's how they make their money. And they might have been having a bad freaking day. They might have been sitting with a 70,000 truck waiting on a $31 fuse and can't go out and make no money. I'm just saying. Tip your waiter.
They don't even have. They don't even have.
I ain't saying, that they don't even have. I got to wait now. And hopefully by one, they tell me one, which means 3. Which means I probably won't get the goddamn fuse until tomorrow. Okay? My point is that's how these DoorDash drivers and Uber Eats drivers are now starting to. This is why they came up with that no tip, no trip shit. Base pay is so low on it. How the hell are they supposed to make any money? Let me rephrase this. Economically challenged people are ordering McDonald's because for whatever reason, either they can't get to the McDonald's, they don't want to go to the McDonald's, they don't have a vehicle, or they're too fucking late, whatever their issue is. And so they're not trying to, because they're already paying damn near double for an Uber Eats DoorDash delivery of a McDonald's order. What did Sergio call it? A double-sided marketplace. The apps control how much they charge the customer, and then the apps control how much they're going to pay out to the driver. There's no partnership.
Right? And wasn't there an issue with DoorDash where the reason why DoorDash would basically, if orders were being canceled, the restaurant would have to pay if the order didn't get delivered?
I have no idea. I don't know, brother. But I'm just saying, there's this when you look at the entire, this thing's going to implode, dude. It has no choice but to implode. We already see the food delivery carts, robots, are being treated like bunking. They're being treated like horses, miniature horses out there in California. We've all seen the video, right, Eddie? You showed it.
Yeah.
Where the homeless chick is just sitting up there riding.
Oh no, I didn't play that one, but I didn't know about it.
Oh my God, dude! Like, this is where we live at, right? Drivers, see that now. There's 2 types of drivers now. I think this is a good little topic to have with drivers, right? Let's keep it real. Let's keep it honest. You got the drivers that want to protest and shut off the apps. And then you have other drivers who are like, you go right ahead because I'm going to make this money. Right? That's 2 different types of drivers right there. So they know, the apps know they got you. Oh, we'll throw $2 a surge on there. Doesn't matter. We're going to give the driver an extra 3%, but we're charging the passenger an extra 25%. So it don't matter. They're paying us out with our own money. Bro, I've had a lot of time to reflect. Really, really think about this shit. You know what I'm saying? When your car goes down, ain't nobody coming to save you, bro. We always preach, you got to put money away for maintenance. I pulled that money for the battery out of my maintenance fund. That's what it's there for. But a lot of drivers don't have that opportunity to do that. This is what made the rental so attractive until they just went apeshit with the freaking fees for the rental.
Really bad, the little fees. It's like, it's $2.99. I was like, no, it ain't. It's more like $6.99. It's like almost, it's more than double.
I'm saying, bro.
It's like, what are you guys talking about? I was like, how the hell did they come up with these damn numbers? It gets $2.99.
Basic tires right now for a car. Basic tires right now, mounted and balanced on a car. If you're not going to the little mom and pop used tire guy, if you go to a dealer, or you go to like a Tires Kingdom or whatever, Pep Boys, whatever it is, bro, they're getting you for that tire. I'm gonna say minimum. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. Minimum $150 mounted and balanced for a new tire. And that's like a little 15-inch tire, or 15-inch rim tire. Most of us, my tires are $300 a piece, bro, before I mount them. Because of where I live, I need to have the best rain-rated tires on the market because we get a lot of water here. And it's not for a month or two. We get the water year-round with the rain. My tires on my truck are $300 a piece before I even slap them on the truck.
Oh.
You go cheap, you get cheap. I mean, you really got to think about it. It's your safety now. So,
And I can't,
like I said,
I can't even, I don't even want to put the sports one in the car because it's supposed to make whatever. But it's just that they have this foam in the center, and then when I go to, if I get a nail in there and I go to patch it up, they tell me, oh, they can't do it because the foam is in the way. And I was
yeah.
like, what? I was like, what?
You're talking about the run flats. You're talking about run
No,
flats.
they're not run flats. It's like, how they put a foam on the inside of the tire to reduce the noise. So there are these sports tire that when you buy them in a Tesla and they was to replace the tire, there is this foam on the inside, and the foam basically absorbs the sound, and you don't
Oh,
get that tire. You get a reduced tire noise inside the car. And then when you go to patch them up, they can't
yeah.
do anything because the foam is in the way. So that's why I don't like
Yeah,
buying
I haven't
those.
heard of
And those are
those.
the expensive ones. So I put 2 new tires in my car. It cost me a little bit over 500. But
So
it
Randy
was a
says
step lower.
If Dashers aren't making money, hopefully they don't go love rideshare. I mean, it's insanity. Novice is over there. It's $381 for one Tesla tire.
Correct. If you put the sports one in there, I mean, if you're gonna go race, no, I mean, are you always stepping on it? If you're always stepping
This is
on it,
Novice.
yeah.
His tires Novice's tires should be like brand new. He never gets a request. So where does he go?
Yeah, no, his tires last like 3 years.
So restaurants get the money from DoorDash, Uber Eats, etc. After they take their cut, restaurants still get paid, even though the restaurant food doesn't get delivered. It's paid by the customer. Interesting. I mean, I don't know.
I heard different. I heard the restaurant gets the freaking the bill, whether it gets delivered or not. The restaurant gets stuck with the bill, and we saw some restaurants that were saying it's like, yeah, they give them the bill. Like if the food doesn't get delivered and it gets canceled or something like that, the restaurant gets stuck with the bill.
That's insanity, dude. That's insanity. By the way, real quick, just everybody here, maybe I should shrink this up a little bit. We got a ways to go here. Y'all see this yellow box up here? This is what I'm waiting on with Spy. Get back over to that 450.20 mark. We are recovering nicely from the Friday dip, but in the grand scheme of things, we still got a ways to go. I'll bring this up because we do talk stocks here occasionally, but this is In the Mornings with Eddie and Vinny, and everything is on the table for conversation. So I just want to put that up there. You can see it's amazing how that matches almost right up perfectly where I like to buy, Eddie, where I'm going to make a decision on a trade. So there we go. That's that. And just wanted to bring that up to everybody. So everybody can see that. I will take that out of there. The yellow box is where we got to make some decisions. Other than that, I'm not touching the market. Tesla, though, is through the roof. If you look at Tesla's riding out today, bro. They were up 3-4% at market open from Friday. Thomas says, that's why I deliver pizzas, so I can have money for maintenance just in case. But the fact, Thomas, that you got to work 2 or 3 jobs to make it is it's incredible. I never understood a company that truly didn't give a shit about the people that actually make them the money. This is where that elitist Eddie comes in. The apps think they're elite. They're nothing more than a fancy taxi company. That's what they are. But they think their shit don't stink. So, Novice, the ones that he was talking about, Commuter says Tesla tires are expensive. Are they really?
Yeah, they are.
Are they really that expensive compared to what I'm paying for my tires?
They have the sports tire. I put regular tires on mine. I didn't put the expensive ones.
Right, but if my tires are $300, there's nothing sporty about my tires. They're weather rated. They're rain rated. That's the difference. So a sport tire, a Pirelli P10 or whatever it is, P0, versus a weather rated tire, we're still talking $300 or better. They're expensive. Shit. Thomas says, my wife works at Amazon Fresh, and she says that they are throw away hundreds of dollars of food a day due to the fact that they don't have a freezer to store the food. And here's the situation, Eddie, right? When I was in the trade show business, we used to do these food and beverage shows, right? These little trade shows would come in for like all the farmers or hotel food and beverage, shit like that, right? all this food would come in. At least when these shows were over, all the food they brought in, they would donate out, bro. I used to get so pissed with some of my guys because we were making over $25 an hour back then, which was like living like kings back then, right? And yet they would want to take the food from the trade show and take it home to their families instead of letting it get donated out to these places, these food banks. I never understood that. You make $25 an hour. You work 8 hours. That's $200 you done made plus your benefit package. And you want to take food out of the? I just never understood that.
Yeah, well,
but why doesn't Amazon Fresh? Why don't they donate that food to a food bank?
To the homeless guy that probably stands out there.
You know, it's incredible, bro. It's incredible. Good morning, Kiki. How you doing? We ain't done you in a while. FBI, open up! I don't know why everything on my end sounds so low today. But anyway, amazing, dude. Amazing. So now we got to wait. I got to wait. I'm going to try to drive this week. Now I got to try to make up for the weekend.
No, I still have to. I want to go out today, but I need to edit this video before I go out. Really need to. It's just, it's killing me. So I started doing the video, the whole keto, carnivore diet, whatever keto.
Yeah, those are good videos, bro. I like them. You're motivating.
So now I'm trying to edit that. Which is I record it in a day, but editing it is the issue. So I'm trying to find the easiest way to make it just as simple as possible, because I'm just having fun with it. But it looks like every time I'm recording myself, I can stop myself from cheating. So, dude, I've been carnivore, dude, like straight. Only thing is that sparkling water. Sparkling water, that stuff tastes like whatever. So I need it flavored, and I've tried some flavored water, barbly sparkling flavored water, and I don't know. It feels like, as a matter of fact, when I drink water, the water tastes really sweet. Well, like I kind of like today, I'm freaking energetic like crazy. I did have some coffee. I did stop taking. Today was my first day that I didn't have to take Adderall, so I've been off of it. Starting today, so I'm about to see how it goes. It's my last week, so trying to stay away from Adderall. Yeah. So usually in the mornings I will take Adderall, and then you see me freaking mouth off. Today, I am not on Adderall. I haven't taken it.
You do seem a little more calm. I'll give you that, bro. You do seem a little more calm. The more you can get away from big pharma, the better.
Yeah.
I believe these things, man, they actually change your demeanor, change your chemical balances in your body, and probably get down into our cellular and DNA levels.
Because Adderall helps me focus, but it doesn't. It does nothing with sleep. Absolutely nothing with sleep. So I have to deal with it. I got to deal with it, but I really want to get off of it. That's like I got to do something. Carnivore. Do you believe it? I can't believe I lost weight. I lost weight eating meat, fatty freaking meat with eggs and bacon. That's it. But then when I have a balanced diet with the almond milk and the protein and the salad like 7 times a day, I gain weight with that. I gain weight with that crap. Okay, but not eating on the freaking carnivore. You know what? I don't trust that damn pyramid no more. Maybe that's why the food pyramid. Okay,
bro, it's frosted flakes at the top of the pyramid.
It's a scam.
We have the biggest propaganda machines ever known to man, including that dickhead from Germany in the 30s and 40s. Right now, the United States has the absolute biggest propagandist machine going. Anyway, here's Tesla's chart. I'm going to bring up Tesla's chart. Tesla made a nice run this morning. If you were in it to begin, remember they got earnings coming up, bro.
That's not nowhere near Atkins diet. Atkins diet, you can have a little bit of everything else. Carnivore, dude, you're going like you're animal. You're freaking lion. Give me a lion sound. Yeah, no, man, Atkins and what's the other word for it? Atkins and I forgot what the other word for it was, but this carnivore, it's all meat. Um, nothing. Like zero carbs, zero carbs. Now, I did find out that sluggish. I was a very, 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 very sluggish when I was doing things. Um, but I started I started drinking 2 days ago. I started drinking water, and I put the Himalayan pink salt. Now that made a big freaking difference. Oh my god, it's like me drinking a cup of coffee. I was like, woo! So that made a big difference. Now I'm gonna keep doing that because every time I used to go work out, I used to be very low. I used to be, the Jeb Bush effect, low energy, low energy. And now, my energy levels are back. It was especially when I woke up in the morning, but it looks like I gotta sleep a little bit more though. Back in the day, I was able to sleep 4 to 5 hours. I need to sleep this time about 6. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out as I go. But
Bro,
that Himalayan pink salt makes make a big difference. It's just that I usually like crack it like twice in the water, and then I gotta drink it. But in the morning, I'm still sleepy. I'm still like I just woke up, so I try to drink it as fast as I can. But then once I drink it, freaking, I wake up.
bro, did you just go low energy on us?
Yeah, yeah. Jeb Bush. I just-
Quit messing with Jeb. I know Jeb. Quit
Not
messing
no
with Jeb.
cheese. No cheese. I know that milk is it's animal. It's animal, but I haven't heard anything that I should drink. I should drink it. I can't. Yeah, no. All right. So I haven't eliminated sugar totally because I'm still taking sucralose. Sucralose, it's Splenda. So I do. So it used to be 2 Splendas in my coffee, and I only put 1 Splenda. But coffee itself is a plant.
Mm.
So I'm technically Atkins. I'm technically Atkins, um, but I need to buy those keto strips. Those keto testing strips. I need to buy those. Because in the beginning, you pee out of both ends in the beginning for the first 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, and that really like it drains you out of water, so it makes you drink want to drink a lot of water. But I can do a full 16 hours plus without eating. It's like so easy. Right now, like I'm not even hungry. I mean, I wake up and I don't get hungry. I'm not feeding for sweets. I went to the movie theater yesterday to watch again the Sounds of Freedom, and my daughter was munching down on pizza. She's like, "Daddy, you want some?" And I was like, "No, no." And she knows what I'm doing too. She does love when I have make up burgers and bacon in the morning. So I was like, if you live with daddy, that's how daddy's gonna feed you. Yeah,
Interesting.
I found out. Yes, I found out with heavy cream. But heavy cream, it kind of gives me the runs. But I have had the runs now I had the runs for 3 weeks straight. Dude, it's like,
Where you running to?
shall I get graphic?
Where you running? No, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, I want to give a quick shout out to Melvin and to Bucky. I want to congratulate them again on their Tesla purchases.
Oh, nice.
Melvin's got the new gray Ghost. Yeah, I think he called it the Gray Lady. He's got his Gray Lady Model 3, and Bucky picked up the Model Y, black on black. Seriously, y'all, smart move. I've been saying it. It's the pivot. If you're gonna stay in this game, bro, you got to get cheap.
Oh,
And you might be a little bit upfront, but you got to get cheap. You got to get efficient. ICE cars aren't going to be efficient in the rideshare game. So big shout out to those guys. I'm still looking at August. I have no choice. Like I said, by the time I'm done with this freaking battery issue, I'm going to be $450 into this shit because of these assholes. Plus lost money.
But it was a good thing that I have the XT6. Without the XT6, I would have never been able to do these large orders that I'm getting with this delivery apps, catering apps, the Gomo app. They give me all these big orders. All right, that range. They're pricey. Oh, and by the way, Gomo is like going to a distributor and delivering like a tire. I was delivering tires from this distributor to another dealership. But the thing is that the commission on it was high. It was really high, and I will come back and I'll do it again. But that was the thing. I got to go to the distributor, and the distributor is up here by me, and then I will have to go all the way back down to deliver it. Okay, and it was worth the money, and I come back and I do it again a couple of times, and it added up. Oh, not only that, Gomo, if the distributor didn't want to give me like 5 orders, so I had to call up and I had to cancel those 5 orders. You get paid for those 5 orders.
Huh?
If the distributor does not want to give you the trips and you call up, it was like, hey, I need you to cancel these orders because the distributor doesn't want to give them to me. Because they're all out the way, which I understand. I was like, yeah, one is up 15 minutes up north, the other one's 30 minutes down south. It's going to take forever for you to make the deliveries. Truly understand that they're not in the same path. And he's like, we're not going to give them to you. So called the Indian girl from Guam, and I was like, look, it's not me. It's just that they don't want to give me the orders because I'm never going to make the orders on time. And they canceled all the orders, and for every single one of the orders, I still got paid the commission that I would have made on them.
Nice.
Yeah. So they do take care of it because the company actually pays for it. And if the order gets picked up by somebody else, you still get paid for it too. They take care of you.
Well, that I can understand. Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. But good for you, brother. Thomas is like, Melvin, congrats. Richie, my man, I'm telling you, bro, I can't wait to go have lunch with Richie Hustles. I'm going to get Richie Burger and Richie Hustles, and we're going to go have lunch, bro.
I'm gonna have to
XL gang all day. I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you. Listen, I love my truck. Don't get it twisted. But when I got to pay $31 for a freaking fuse that only the dealer has, and they don't have it in stock, we got a problem, dude. We're not talking about a fusible link. We're not talking about a cable. We're not talking about an electrical harness. We're not talking about a ECB module. We're talking about a fuse.
And to get a little bit political, and to get a little bit political, the whole Japan and Taiwan thing. So if we lose Taiwan, you ain't gonna get that fuse in nowhere.
And what I'm trying to tell you, bro, like help to drive your new Tesla whips. That's from Commuter Branch. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Eddie, the Tesla Model Y is very spacious.
Yeah.
Here, I do have a question for you, though, Eddie. So you picked up tires, right? Yeah, and I've seen stuff like that before. My question to you is this: how did you protect your interior?
I use a leather cleaner.
No. When you put your tires in the truck, did you have a mat or an old sheet or blanket or something to lay down across your interior? Because, bro, it's still a Cadillac.
No, I know that. But the tires, I have more than enough room to lay everything down in the car. And the tires, the products, they were brand new. It's not like I was putting dirty tires back there. But I know what you mean. They're the rubber wearing on
the sides and stuff like that. I mean, I know how to repair damaged plastic door panels. I know how to do all that. I got the heat gun for that. But I'm just saying it's the whole, maybe you need to start carrying some cargo mats or something in there if you're going to keep that up.
My trunk space is not that big. So sometimes I get 6 people. Actually, a lot of times I get 6 people in the car, and I will need that little space back there, and it just goes away.
So you take an old bed sheet. You just take an old bed sheet, something just to lay down on top of the carpet or on the side.
I think I saw this one time where you can actually put a container above your head that fits just perfect with enough headroom and stuff, and you can slide things in there. That would be nice. And also on the doors, but but I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
Richie,
hey,
no damn freaking burgers, Richie.
Oh, no. You're on the carnivore diet. Richie Burger, my brother Richie, and my new brother Richie Hustles. Okay, we can eat whatever the hell we want. Don't be trying to force feed your hamburger hatred on us.
I got a steak cooking. Oh my god, I got a steak cooking the whole entire time.
Richie Hustle says the dealership don't have motor mounts in stock on my Durango. This is what I'm saying, bro. And we mentioned this earlier. We talked about this 2 weeks ago. These are American cars aren't American made, bro. They're just not. They just because half of it's assembled here doesn't make it American made. Tesla is the number 1, number 2, and number 3 most American made car.
Yep.
You know this. This is a fact. This was a report that was put out. We know it's a fact. That Vinny, you'd be surprised. This is from Thomas in Tampa. You'd be surprised at what car dealerships don't carry and are out of stock on. It's insane. Bro, I hear you, dog. I hear you. But it doesn't, it makes no, you know what? These are the chickens coming home to roost, Eddie. Scott Robinson's like, hell no, that shit ain't going in my SUV.
Yeah, no, this is all. I mean, if I had the Tesla, if I had the Model Y, it's about business. Okay, I need to make the money. Whether the car looks nice or not, the car is for business. I have to treat it that way.
So maybe, just maybe, and I know if he comes on the show, he's going to yell at me when I say it. If he's not here today, Invisible River Ranch has got the right idea. The hell with your ego. Get you a 2012 Nissan Altima, and just, if you're going to do this, do it that way. Maybe he's right. I don't know. It's something to think about. Not me. I ain't buying any beaters. Okay. Because I'm not buying any beaters. Let's see. Mark B says, get a moving blanket. The new tires have oil on the tires. Oils will get on your plastic. Wear gloves, wash your hands. I own a delivery company that moves tires store to store. So Eddie.
Yeah.
Put your XT6 on Turo and go get you a little transit van. Richie Berger and my guy Richie, we've talked about this in the past. About grabbing just picking up a little transit van and hustling out there like that.
Yeah.
We thought about it.
You got to get the van.
Yeah, but they're cheap. Well, you know what? I just caught myself. I was going to say they're cheap enough, but they're really not.
I just wish that they had a Tesla van. It'd be nice. That'd be nice.
They do. It's called the
Go break out, you little suck whore. Oh, can I say that? I mean, bore.
You can say whatever the hell you want.
Bore.
We're already demonetized. We were demonetized the minute you brought up Sound of Freedom, bro.
That's what I meant. I was a sound bore.
By the way, this is the 2-minute chart, so don't think it's the 1 minute. It's the 2-minute chart. Thomas is like, at Eddie, don't worry, we will lose Taiwan. We talked about that previously. Yeah, bro, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Not only that, they're building a base in Cuba.
Oh, China's already got the base there.
And then we got people that are so skinny cats that they don't say anything. I was like, all right.
Do you realize now, Eddie? I know this is a little before your time, but you should be familiar with this. The last time an adversary to the United States attempted to put anything inside of Cuba, it was called the Bay of Pigs.
I thought that was a missile or something, Cuban crisis, or whatever.
Russia, yeah, the Cuban mission, right? The Cuban Missile Crisis. What that was Russia was trying to move nuclear warheads and missiles into Cuba.
I say, yep, that's too
and
close.
That was when the big blockade. We were minutes away from a world war, from a nuclear war at that time.
Yeah, but
they assassinated a freaking sitting president over that garbage.
and then the X-Men came and saved us. Magneto stopped the rockets.
Yeah, Magneto. Yeah. Yeah. What up? Hey, Driven Dad. What up, buddy? How are you?
This is Sparta!
Big Dog Tony, man, I appreciate you stepping in for me like you did. You gave a hell of an effort. Once again, congrats to the Gig Wars official team. They defeated the Rideshare Garage in the weekend challenge, the first ever team challenge. But I got to thank you, Hoss. I mean, you took my phone call. You stepped up. And, even though it was just for bragging rights, hats off to you, dog. Hats off to you, bro.
By the way, to Mark B. Hey, it looks like because Rody does not work the same here. Where are you, Mark B? Where is it? Where are you using Rody? Because Rody doesn't work that way for me here. What is it? It's just like picking up luggage or like Home Depot stuff.
Oh shit! Hold on. Hold on. Breaking news. Hold on.
Breaking news.
It is so hot, it's literally going up in smoke out here. This is Gig With It reporting live. Back to you, Eddie and Vinny. Nobody cares, work harder.
And the reason, thank you. Big shout out to Mr. Gig With It Weather Report. We appreciate you. He just sent me a text. Kyle just sent me a text, bro. They get color on their charts. They don't get gray clouds anymore. Now they get color on their dollar sign charts.
Let me see. I'm checking it out, Richie.
Oh my God, bro! As soon as I put out I guess everybody's all tripped out over. Everybody's all tripped out over the gray clouds of Uber, right? So Weezum just sent me that snapshot. So now they're going to give you color instead of the gray. More Jedi mind tricks for the drivers. So now they're going to. You know what though? Let me download this right now, and I'm going to bring it up on the screen.
iDrive. I'm going to check out this iDrive there, Richie. I need more apps. And I need to figure out which are actually the ones that work for me. In the AM, it's going to be either VHO. Rody has been sucky. So VHO and the Gomo and the catering apps that I have. Yeah, hey, look, they're trying to do this BRICS thing, but it's just like the dollar has been established. They can't. What are they going to do? The dollar has been established, and it's been very successful. It's got its ups and downs, but they're trying to put their own monetary whatever dollar or currency in there. And I was like, they have like no experience in doing this. Not only that, how much China has manipulated the yuan? Yuan, is that what it's called? Or yen?
The yuan, the yen.
The yen?
Japan has the yen.
The yen? How many times they manipulate it? So nobody's gonna want to go to that. Other countries might take advantage of it, but then they'll just manipulate it and basically bankrupt any other country that's using their money. It's like nobody wants no part of that. Yuan, I don't know how to say it. Yuan, or yen is that the commodity?
The yuan.
The Harry Potter wand stick. Copy that.
The Harry Potter wand stick.
Oh, there you go. Thank you, Novice. See that? You won.
Well,
you
see,
won.
I was going to say something, but it would sound pretty bad if I said it that way.
You won. Okay, got it. I don't know. They're still manipulating it. They're still manipulating it.
Of course they are, bro. Of course they are. All right, so let me take this off the screen. Let me bring up. I'm not saying this is breaking news, but I'm just saying that this is what was just sent to me. So now, let's blow this up a little bit. We all know about the gray clouds, right? Obviously, this is California, is LA, Inglewood, okay? Long Beach, right? West Los Angeles, downtown. So instead of having all the gray, right, now they're going to put colors in there. So it doesn't look so dreary to try to trick you to go from the $2 to the $3. So the $2 would probably be $1.50 surge. The $3 sign should be like $4 surge. And then the $4 sign should be like $6 or $7 surge. At least that's what the rider is going to pay. We're still not going to get shit. You understand, right, Eddie?
Yeah.
And they're going to think we're stupid enough not to know that this is where they're surging the rider. And we're going to get shit, squadooch. I just wanted to bring that up. Thank you, Kyle.
Honey sugar iced
Hold on,
tea.
I got one more picture for you. One more picture. Y'all sitting down? Look at that guy. Hold on. Hold on. I got to do it again. My bad, y'all. Hold on. Look at this guy. Look at that guy right there. Who is that, y'all? Who is that?
We need to change our thumbnail for in the mornings now. We need to change our thumbnail for in the mornings now. Hold on, where is yours, Vinny? I know yours is in there.
No, it's not. I don't even have mine on my computer because
of course he has.
Our executive producer Key is working with the artist to get this done right, so we can have it, the way we need it. But yeah, here they come. More gamification on the apps, y'all. Be aware. Be aware what's coming.
But it was busy. It was really busy this weekend. Like just really busy. I can't believe I made 927. Usually it's a little bit over 1,000, but that means that I average $300 plus a day, that's usually my main goal for the week. Yeah,
that's damn good, bro. That is so damn good, dude. It's not even funny. Not even funny.
So
that is damn good. So that just makes what Ron B did $500 plus a day, almost $600 a day. Like, I don't know what his secret is, but
yeah,
and I need some.
Everybody's market is different. Everybody's market is different. That's why I was asking somebody in here. What is it, Mark? What Mark B? Or
I need some of that secret. I need some of that secret. Shitting me. All right, Derek did 266 last week in Atlanta. Let's give it up for him. Thomas is like, that looks like the old Uber map. Yes, it does. Doesn't it? It does, dude. Look at that. Let me bring that up again, bro. Like, that shit's crazy, dude. That they would even, go down this road. How stupid do they think we are, bro? Like, look at that. How stupid do they think we are? Apparently they think we're pretty fucking stupid.
But yeah, they put like nice little colors, and that's how they try to catch people, putting colors in there.
Oh man, Richie says he loves caricatures. I didn't like mine original because, damn, I don't think I looked that old, but my caricature had me looking fucking silly. Y'all want to see it? I'll show it to you.
Maybe we can charge people if they want their own little mug with their own picture on it. On the mug.
Damn, dude, why would you want to charge people, bro? What the hell?
Why not? Why not? Be like, hey, no. you want to get your own face cartoon into your own mug? The only thing that you cannot take from it is working 40 hours a week. No, only sissy girls work 40 hours a week.
Work harder. Nobody cares, mofo.
That's right. So you can't take that saying. That saying is mine. It's mine. I tagged it. Mine.
No, it's not. It's not yours. It's Kyle's. He bought your shirt, bro.
It's okay. Yeah, but
he bought your shirt.
Kyle wears it. I say it. Say it.
Kyle wears it. I say it. That's what we're going with
Right.
here?
That's right. Oh, and there's one thing. Dude, I'm trying to get this whole entire video thing like down pat. I gotta talk to Richie. Richie, I gotta talk to you. I'll see how is it that you edit your videos. But I gotta give you my schedule of how I do everything. It- when I'm like really hustling and stuff, I get home, I'm really tired. I gotta pass out, and I can't.
Hey, you can't say hustle. You can't say hustle.
Oh, that's taken. Hustles.
That's
You
taken.
can't hustles.
Richie has it.
Okay, Richie's
Richie
got
has
hustle.
that. You can't.
I got
you can't- No,
hustles.
bro, you can't have it.
Okay,
If nobody can take.
I gotta do the
Nobody
hustles.
cares. Work harder. Then you can't have hustles. You gotta have. You're a grinder.
Sure. Yeah.
You're like the app grinder.
I see Weasel.
You're like the app grinder.
I do have the shirt. I wore it so much that it faded out. So I need to buy another one. Yeah, well, it's not technically a schedule because if I write it down, I had it written down last time, and hey, there's been there's no
That's how mine came out.
There's no glasses.
There's no glasses, right? My beard, he's got my beard looking so damn long, all that gray. I'm like, dude, I got a little gray here, but that's it. I'm like, Key's working on it for me. You know what? I tell you what. I'm gonna we got 21 people in the chat right now. Give me a ones up. Give me a one. Type 1 in the chat if you want to leave this as my caricature. Type 2 in the chat if you want it revised. There you go.
He does have a big nose.
You know.
Look at that nose, bro. Big ass nostrils.
I need a 1 to keep it and a 2 to kick it to the curb. A 1.
He looks very grumpy.
3 yes, 2 for no. God damn. Jesus Christ. He says I look angry even in make believe. Bro, I am pissed. $31 for a fucking fuse. I'm pissed. You goddamn right. All right. So I got 2 doesn't look like me. Richie's like 2 doesn't look like me. Dr. C says 2, you need a vape. All right. I got a bunch of 2s. See? Key, if you're still in the chat, darling, the executive producer.
Oh, then what about mine then?
Well, hold on. We'll get to yours in a minute. Everybody's like, hell no, that don't look like Vinny. That don't look like Vinny. See, that's what I said. I could be a nice guy, see?
You could be. Why you had to put
Bro,
you
I'm
could
really
be?
nice.
You should say I am a nice guy.
with you,
Remember?
I'm with
I am.
What? What'd you say?
For you to be able to
Oh,
could be, you have to be mean.
Ah, see now commuters like, dude, you got to flip that cap around. Eddie needs a haircut. You know what? You know what, Richie? You're only saying that because you and I don't have any hair anymore. And Richie's got a head full, so he looks like he had a fight with a beaver tail. I get it.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
The logo's coming right now. We're just trying to get the caricatures right for the morning show. That's all.
That would be funny. That would be funny. That'll be funny if I write another book. Then yeah.
Hey, do you see what Richie said?
No,
Richie says never going to happen.
Put Richie's up.
You keep taking it down, bro. He says never happen. Nice guy is bullshit.
Yeah.
Richie's saying I'm not a nice guy. It's okay,
In
buddy.
camera,
I still love
okay,
you.
and so in
Richie,
camera, we
I
have to
still
be
love
nice.
you.
Okay, but out of camera,
Oh,
I think we'll work.
Richie's seen me snap off before. Richie's seen me snap off before.
But
Richie snapped off too. You got to understand, Richie ain't so nice a guy either. He's a hell of a guy. He's a swell guy. But when he gets angry, oh my God.
when who saw the security guy?
You know how many? Hold on. You know how many times Richie has told Omar? You guys know Omar from Wednesday night. He has told Omar, "You're faster than me, but if I ever get my hands around you, I gotta choke the shit out of you." I swear to God. I swear on my kids, Richie has said that more than once. If I ever get my hands on you, I choke the shit out of you. Go ahead. What was you saying about your buddy?
No. It's kind of like when what's his name? Hussar. He security guy that came up to me. I was like, fuck. I was like, I watching you on YouTube, and I was like, are you a fan still? You know. He's like, yeah. Dude, I get it. I get with the crap that's going on, and now that we're over the freaking on the YouTube and people watch us and stuff, people coming up to me, it starts getting a little bit skeptical. Like, the what if it goes through my head, but usually
Well,
this is the way that I
here we
am.
go.
I smile and stuff, but when people start saying, oh, like when people when I know they're lying or they're just like full of it, I'll get a smirk in my face, and then I will gladly agree, right? But it's the aura that it gives is just like they know that I'm just basically saying BS. I'm just being nice about it, and I'll be like, I'll have
That's okay.
like sometimes I'll do it to you, but I only say it. I was like, yeah, sure. No, this is different. I say, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I was like, dude, you're right. I was
No,
like, you're right,
and I'm
right? And then they'll look at me funny, and then it just makes them even more mad.
Ramon
No,
Figueroa
excuse
is
me,
on.
excuse me, Ramon,
Yes, Ramon.
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 Dude, don't let him get away
Okay,
with that stuff.
Saturday, before I had my car issues, I was going to get a ride. I was just leaving Sawgrass Mills. I was going to pick up a ride, a Lux Black, and a Ramon. All of a sudden, I'm pulling out of the parking lot on a perimeter road, and this car stops in front of me. So, I got me right here. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, hand's already there. Like, what is this? And he's like, bro, it's me, Ramon. Bro, it's me, Ramon. And I'm like, yo, what's up, Ramon? How you doing, brother? And he's like, all right. And then he takes off.
Oh, good. All right, listen.
Just
From
that
now on,
Uh-huh.
all right. Every time I get a fan that's coming up to my car, boom, you're gonna be on camera. Boop, record.
I think,
I like, dude. Like, okay, I like the reaction.
Bro, we're not fans. Stop. It's not fans. It's part of the team. Bro.
Yeah.
Don't call it.
And I have still not met, as
don't
much as I
elevate
say,
yourself.
if you see me and I'm far away, but you see me, say, let's make this money. Just yell it out, so I can yell it out.
Well, we've all adopted your keyframe, your phrase there. Let's make
It's
this money.
Jerry
We've all
Maguire.
adopted-
Jerry Maguire. Well, Jerry
Seen that
Maguire
one
can
yet,
show me
bro?
the money, so I didn't want to go with show me the money. So that's why I call it, let's
Yeah,
make this money. So if you're out there and you see me, just yell it out. Just let it from distance. And even if I'm with clients, I'll yell it out too. It's
Bro,
like, let's make this money. The
Jeff came
client
out.
looks at me funny. He's like, what's going on? I was like, a fan. I got a YouTube channel.
Jeff came out with the Know Your Worth, and that got adopted across the country. And then you came out with the Let's Make This Money, and that's been adopted across the country. You hear all types of people on YouTube in the space now talking about it. We have mine. We discussed mine. Richie Hustles and I, after you bailed on us Wednesday night after the stream, when you took off on us Wednesday night,
Yeah.
when you left us hanging.
This is it. Yeah, sure. I bailed. Yeah.
Ask anybody who was there.
This is the smirk. Like, I knew, the smirk was like, yeah, I freaking bailed on everybody. Yeah.
You left us hanging, bro. It was Omar, Richie Hustles, Steven, the unbroken driver, and myself. You just disappeared on us.
Yeah,
bro.
Richie. And I had so many questions, Richie. Man, I wasn't done with you. So many questions and stuff.
Then why'd you leave?
No, it's just accidentally something happened and I got kicked out and I couldn't get back in. I couldn't log back in, into the group.
You left us hanging,
just like,
bro.
Restream
You
just
left us hanging.
just kicked me out just out of a sudden, and then it wouldn't let me log back in.
Oh, shit. The Driven Dad. Yesterday, Mission Impossible brought in $18 million in #1 spot. Then Sound of Freedom with not even half the screens. #2 with 9.2 million. Yeah, bro. Listen. Now, because we talked about this, Tony, when we opened the show. But think about this, bro. What he just said. Not even half the screens. That means not even half the movie theaters are showing the film. A lot of them won't show the film Monday through Thursday. It's only a Friday and Saturday, Sunday deal. So they're not only not getting the screens, they're not getting the full access to the theater to be on a screen.
Yeah.
And they're still doing these numbers, bro. Outstanding. Outstanding. All right, let's go through some other things here. The Driven Dad sounds easy enough. Wondering if the gig market in Australia is too saturated to run around. Debating the W-2 to make ends meet, but college is almost back in session, so that may be a way.
Correct.
Yeah, you know, it's like, so when I was in the trade show industry, my first 5 or 6 years in the trade, right? Our seasons was kind of like our seasons here. Trade shows and conventions, right? Our seasons was like it is here, like October through like April, May. And then the rest of the time, guys would go on unemployment. I mean, it's our money, so we would collect unemployment, right? And then when the season came back in, we go back to work. There were some summers where I went and picked up a summer W-2 because I had small kids. Unemployment wasn't going to cover nothing. So I had to go get a job. And then when the season came back in, I would leave that job and go back to the trade because the trade paid 4 times as much as the freaking W-2. Yeah. But there was always a thing that we used to say was you need to put away your money as much as you can when times are good. So when then times when they aren't good, you don't have to worry about it. You got money in the bank. You can cover your bills. So I just want to bring that. All right, Ron, South Florida. Ron's in the house. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Ron Joe.
He is at the Hard Rock. Ron, Richie, Ron, y'all meet up at the Hard Rock. Y'all go ahead and play a little Russian roulette. I forget his number. God, was it 32 black, Richie? Isn't that your number on the roulette wheel? 32 black, I think it is. I could be wrong. I might made it. Let's see. Luckily, I had okay, what is he saying here? Luckily, I had the GI Bill, so I didn't get swindled in the student loans. Yes, sir. That's how I finished. Well, that's how I started school on the GI Bill. But my trade, my union paid for my back half. So, and I gave back a lot, bro. I was an instructor for a long time. All right. So look at this. See? Richie even says it. We were up till 2 a.m., bro. Yeah. And where were you? Where were you, carnivore diet? Cooking your steaks and eggs? You left us hanging, bro. Yeah. You left us hanging. Sure. Oh, he said Austin, not Australia. Well, you put AUS. That's where's it at? Where's it at? There you go. No wonder Eddie and you were in the same boat.
Yes, I will agree. It is really saturated. Not only that, of course, we probably got even students out here that are probably driving. But I've seen Nevada, Colorado, Florida, and Florida plates here driving, picking up. Oh, in California, California, man. California plates driving here in Austin. But again, this is the slow season. Now I'm about to see what happens after, school starts. I'm hoping that it picks right back up. College is going to come back up. There's a lot of people going into college at the tech companies. California just lost their 2 major conventions that go on 24, 2025, and they're going somewhere else, including Florida. That's Georgia. No. Yeah. In Georgia, Florida, right? Yep, and
well, no, that was your story, homie.
Yep, and they're moving. So, and I believe the conventions were in San Francisco. So San Francisco is about to lose all that money, but it's not the money that they're losing; it's the hotels that they book. They book hundreds of thousands of bookings. Just done. Remember the South by Southwest here? When they said no more South by Southwest? What happened in South by Southwest? A lot of people, a lot of companies, bars, restaurants, they bought all this stuff for South by Southwest, and then they couldn't even return it. That's why a lot of them went out of business, because they couldn't return it. Everything was shut down. That's what's going to happen in San Francisco. All these hotels, they're going to shut down. But thank you, Newsom. You're awesome because the people voted for you so you could do all this stuff. Okay. Oh, and good luck running for president. Looking forward to do the little panel so people can start questioning. All right.
Oh, we're going to do one.
So are you going to do for California? Are you going to do for the United States what you did to California? because you're doing a really good job walking through the woods, right, where it's nice and clean. I'm sorry, it was clean before you walked into the woods,
Mm.
and or when you
Brand
have
new
a
boots.
big event going on, you tend to clean the streets, kind of like everybody else does, so people see that it's really no homeless situation going. All right, but again, he's gonna take care of you. If you cross the border,
Well,
don't
we got
worry. Go to Cali. They're gonna take care of you. They're gonna give you money. They're probably gonna give you a job. All right. Most likely you're gonna be in the streets, but they're gonna give you a tent and all that stuff. And they're probably gonna give you a med kit with a crack pipe in it.
there you
So
go.
you'll be good.
Crack pipe.
You'll be good. And even best case
Um,
scenario, they'll pay you to be homeless in the street in another state. I seen that one.
all right, listen, I got to make a correction. Richie, when he goes to the casino and he spins the wheel, it's 35 black, not 30. I was incorrect. I said 32 black. It's 35 black. That's my guy, bro. I will not let nothing bad happen to Richie Berger. I will absolutely fucking. I will mess a puta up.
Oh, that's
Protect my
a good one. Kim Jong Newsom.
King Jong Newsom.
That's a good one. King Jong Newsom.
Oh, anyway, my brother. Hey, it's 11. It's 11:17.
See that? I just
One more time. One more time. Sorry. One more time.
Breaking news.
It is so hot, it's literally going up in smoke out here. This is Gig With It reporting live. Back to you, Eddie and Vinny. Nobody cares, work harder.
I love, bro, every time he says that at the end, nobody cares. Work harder. He's so calm when he says that.
Novus needs to send one in. Novus, send one in. Send one in, Novus.
Listen, if you guys want to do a weather report from your area, we got Atlanta, we got Colorado, we got Austin, which I thought was Australia, but it's actually Austin. You guys want to throw them in, bro? Bring them in. I will damn sure feature them. We got Melvin on here. We got Jeff Mack, the ultimate weather reporter. Come on, bro.
Here in Austin, it has been plus 102 for over a week.
Well, you know what? We haven't done that today. You want to do that real quick? Hold on. Let's check out the heat indexes today. You want to do that? Let's do that.
102 for over a week.
Let's do the heat indexes today. It is 88 degrees and partly sunny here. We're going to have rain between 1 and 3 p.m. And then we're going to have rain again between 7 and 11 p.m. But let's look at the radar, y'all. There it is. Sunny South Florida. Look at that. So we got me down here, Miami, Fort Lauderdale. We got Thomas over here in Tampa. Thomas, looks like you're going to get a little hot over there. What's the temperature right now in Tampa? Hold on. Why is it not showing me what I want it to show me? Okay, we'll get to that in a second. Kiki or Cray Cray's up here in Jacksonville. Clear. Kiki's somewhere around here. Let's go to
What?
Melvin's down here in San Antonio, Austin. Let's check out the heat index, y'all. Let's check out the temperatures. Woo! Oh my God. Let's see. This should be San Antonio. Right now, it's 89 degrees in San Antonio, bro. 89 degrees in San Antonio. It is 91 degrees in Austin.
Oh, hold on. Did you hear Mark B? Hey, I just looked that up, Mark B. I guess you are right. The Ford F-150 Lightning now starts at under 50K once more. I wonder all those people that paid over 100 just to get it from the dealer. See, there was back in the day, they were coming up. People were reserving their cars, and what the dealers were doing, they were jacking up the prices. And some people paid over 100K for the rest of to get that truck.
I would say Mark is correct in the Cybertruck is going to put pressure on that F-150. That's true. And I would also say that damn F-150 Lightning was so damn expensive that people just can't freaking afford it.
and that's assuming it doesn't break apart. So they're pushing the tech. All right, stop buying the stupid tech. Ford F-150, they gotta stick with gas cars, gas trucks. They have,
Yep.
they have to,
They
they
need
have to
to.
hold back on their electric. They're trying to force something that they do not know absolutely nothing about, and they keep attacking the person, the only person that has actually gotten it right.
Yeah, but see, you know what doesn't make sense about that shit is all of their tech, all of Elon's Tesla's tech is open source.
It's just
They can go and copy the tech, but no, they don't want to do that.
they talk bad. Okay, so they talk bad about Tesla, but yet they make contracts with Tesla so they can use their electrical grid.
Yeah, well.
Uh,
Real quick, Phoenix, where Jeff is at, 96 degrees already. My second favorite city in the world, Las Vegas, is at 96 degrees. Oh, by the way, y'all, Wednesday night, I'm bringing on a special guest Wednesday night. We're gonna bring in Blake Drives. Now, if y'all don't know his channel, go check out his channel, man. I like his little videos, bro. He's just a happy-go-lucky dude, from what I can see. He is an Uber and Lyft driver out of Las Vegas. And I've been checking out his videos. I want to try to get his subs up. I like his content, bro. I like his content. But remind me, Eddie, when we get off the show here in a few minutes, I want to show you something that's going to blow your mind, brother. It's going to blow. Richie Hustles would be very interested in this as well. If you're a content creator, this is something that would interest you. Something that I've noticed with certain YouTube channels as they come online, before and after they're monetized. Anyway, Colorado. Let's get up into Colorado, y'all. So, look at this. 81 degrees in Denver right now. Let me tell you something, bro. 81 degrees in Denver with the dryness can be hot. My hottest day ever was right down here in Colorado Springs. And mind you, I've been all over the place. I've been all over the world. I've been in some deserts, bro. I've been in some deserts. The hottest day I can remember for me physically was in Colorado Springs. Right? Fort Carson's right here, bro. Fort Carson's right here. Right here. Y'all want to know where NORAD is? NORAD's right here. Cheyenne Mountain Range. That's NORAD, y'all. Fountain.
Vinny, do you have a picture
All right, who
of
else we
you
got?
back in those days?
Huh? Do I have a what?
Do you have a picture of you in those days when you were out
I
there?
have some. I'd have to dig up the albums though. Some pictures in there that
I want to see.
probably should have never took. But yeah. Let's see Cali. Let's see what's going on in Cali. Cali.
Oh, Cali. Hey, listen, I saw that Cali has hit like 129. Is that true?
So here's
That's
the
Cali?
Mojave. Yeah, here's the Mojave right here. Right in this area, coming through here. Right? Am I seeing that right? Yeah, because you got to go through the desert to get to Vegas. You got to go through it right here. Looks like right now it's 102 out there right now, right between it and Vegas. Vegas, right near the state line. Fort Irwin, I spent some time here. This is where I ripped my ankle. This was interesting. Fort Irwin is an OPFOR training facility. So if you're in the military, Army, Marines, you go here to train against opposition forces. So they have whole units out there that are stationed here to pretend like they are the enemy. Could be Russia, China, Taliban, whatever it is. And you train against these folks here at Fort Irwin. So we railheaded in, tanks and everything, and went into Fort Irwin. I jumped here. All right. Let's see what's going on. LA, bro. How's Kyle going to say they're on fire when it's 73 degrees in LA right now? Kyle, you giving us fake news, brother? What is the weather in Panama? Well, let's go down to Panama, bro. Panama.
By the way, this is a long-term investment. But whenever I can put $50 in there, I buy Bitcoin. I don't know where it is.
Panama City is 85 degrees right now. Yeah, it's chilly, Mark, in AZ, bro. Chilly in Arizona, 114 today. Oh, man. White-collar gangsters from the 80s, right? That's why we invaded Panama. We had to get that money. You ever notice, bro? There was a meme I saw that just absolutely blew me away the other day. people that the United States installed as presidents or kings of these countries, that after we've installed them, some 10 years later, 12 years later, we go and take them out?
You know what they were doing in PR one time, where because in PR it gets so hot that the grass dries, but it gets so the grass goes on fire. So they paid millions of dollars for a plane to go around and supposedly shoot a chemical into the clouds so they let go of the water that the clouds are holding.
Yeah, it's chemtrails, bro.
Millions
This ain't
of
nothing.
dollars. A plane will fly around and it will throw a chemical into the clouds so it would rain. It didn't freaking rain. I just don't know. I would love to talk to the guy that actually sold it. Freaking good negotiating skills. Whoever sold it to the governor in Puerto Rico, okay, that said that you can impregnate a cloud to make it rain. So it releases the water. But it was like hundreds of thousands of dollars, I think it was, for every time the plane went up in the air and tried to make these clouds rain. It's a good negotiator. Good negotiator. Spent so much money trying to do this. But I remember that plane was flying around. I think it was one of the governor's friends. Be like, hey, I got a stupid contract for you. He said, just fly around the plane, okay, and we'll make a couple $1 million off of it. Hence, during the pandemic, that's how he got caught. Anyway, hold on. Let's go to this F-150. F-150 new. Look at this. So, 2023 Ford F-150 Lightning price cuts bring down Pro Truck back to under 50. Anybody who bought this truck now, how much was the truck originally? Was like 70 something? Like 70 something thousand. Now it's under, hold on, it's under 50. Ford is cutting the price of Ford F-150 Lightning. It's all electric pickup with some trims, seeing reductions of almost $10,000 for their sticker price. The news brings the F-150 Lightning back closer to its cost at launch, with the cheapest version of the truck, the Pro Trim, now only $49,995 plus $1,195 destination. 10 grand. 10 grand. So anybody who bought the car earlier, you overpaid by $10,000. I'm telling you, they don't care. They don't care. They rob you of all your money. See, you're a big GM fan, all right? Big GM fan. You drive the truck, it's all nice until boom, it breaks down, and then you have to bring it in. But you're used to it. But then when you drive a Tesla and you don't have to bring it into the mechanic ever, you start realizing that this is why the people are moving it, because Tesla doesn't advertise. It's all word of mouth. That's why. See, they have to advertise their truck. They got to advertise their truck for them.
I will not.
Okay, but they keep not advertising the crap that they build. All right, because they're trying to compete with the only person that can actually help them. Bastards.
All right, for some reason, talking here.
I don't know, but I am up. Let me just get rid of this option right here. Come on, Reggie, come on.
Well, I told you I was yellow.
Where's the yellow here? Oh, mine it was surpassed. There it goes. It's sold. Thank you.
Get them.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm having a problem audio.
Pretty good day. I was actually up 30% today on one trade, which was down here actually. I bought it down here, and then hold on, yeah, mine's up, right?
Tesla the freedom.
Yeah, well, when you try the car and you start noticing that the car doesn't break down on you, even if something goes wrong with it, it's something that they fix over the air. It's not like you have to bring it into the shop.
Cold climate.
And that their batteries are getting better. Remember, the Cybertruck comes with a 1,000,000-mile battery, and the whole packaging system of the battery is totally different. It doesn't even have liquid there anymore. They have this foam. Not too fond of it. I like the liquid. because the liquid, if the battery was to explode, it'd be like in the antifreeze, so the acid will be held in there. But back in the beginning, Teslas, when they go on fire, they go on fire. But I think they fixed all that.
Well,
Yeah. Yep. I keep seeing them coming off the assembly. I'm sorry. I keep seeing them online, videos and stuff of them coming off the assembly line being delivered. I haven't gotten my notice yet for my Cybertruck. Cybertruck's leak photo. Yeah, the Cybertruck photo is coming out. This is gonna be. It's a chunk of steel. Oh. I bet you. I know why Ford reduced their prices as to under 50.
enlighten us.
Because Cybertruck just started coming out. They started delivering their trucks.
That's somebody's already said that.
Yeah, I know, but I just realized that if they came out this weekend, they knew about it, and that's why they reduced their prices. So
James
in other words,
shareholders, buy the dip happen. Lots of new Teslas in the next 2 years.
Yep. There's supposed to be a remake of the frame of the Tesla car.
It's called Highland.
Hopefully, they make it a little bit more squarish instead of roundish.
No. Listen, I'm good with the way it is. I'm hoping the 24 is available in August. I order. That's what I would.
Where's Tesla right now?
The hell's going on my audio?
On the daily. Yeah.
All right, let's wrap this up. I'm ready to wrap it up.
All right, let's go. We'll finish it. Oh, wait, hold on.
It's 11:30.
I don't know what
than
usual.
Eddie did over there.
I'm gonna play a funny one. Okay, I'm gonna play a funny one. Hold on.
Well, let me know. Is my echo gone?
Yeah, your echo is gone.
Nah, that's because you did something over there. You're setting me up for failure.
Vinny sound like
all right, y'all make
Magneto.
sure to watch this video. We appreciate y'all coming in and sitting with us today, listening to our bullshit. This is Eddie and Vinny in the mornings. We appreciate you. We will be back tomorrow morning.
This is Sparta! Damn, I'm good.
And with that, I hope he's ready because guess what, y'all? We out. Y'all have great days out there. Be safe.
Pow.